Let's call this meeting to order. Let the minutes show that all commissioners are present. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, Judge, I saw you move the chairs, you know.
The judge gave me the
He got you. That's a message. That's a message.
Okay, we don't have any minutes to approve. Anybody want to, citizens' comments? I put the sheet up there. Anybody want to do citizens' comments? All right, next, we will go to item 6. Paul Wyatt, agent for AEP, requesting the relocate transmission pole on Beverly property off Old Hamilton Road.
Judge, he called yesterday and asked if we could table it because they were not able to go out there and send the survey to him. He would put it back on the agenda.
Okay, we'll table that. We have it next. All right, next, we have a discussion and possible action on Texas CDBG 7216-075, drawer number 13, requesting $37,070.40 for engineering and construction costs and authorize county judge, county auditor to sign.
Move. Second.
Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nobody? 5-0. Next, discussion possible action on approval of resolution to support TxDOT upgrade to existing transportation highways.
So move. Second.
Second.
Authorize the judge to sign.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody? 5-0. Next, discussion possible action to the update on the battered women's shelter. And the reason I put this up because we need 3 compressors for the women's shelter. But I also want to let you know that the company was paid and they were never delivered, so proceed and try to collect that money from countywide control climate master, and I need an order, a direction from the court to indicate to move forward to see if we can collect the money or the compressors to install them at the women's shelter.
So we paid them, but we didn't get it.
Well, the units were actually on the trailer, and he just, I don't know whether they weren't unloaded or what the deal was, but they were all there. They didn't unload them.
How much money are we talking about, Judge?
Roy?
He did not provide me
Did-
information.
The thing about it was this, that when we called him about 2 weeks that we were ready to install the things, he said he didn't have them and he didn't have the money to buy them. And so I asked Mr. Muskis to call and see how much the price was. He didn't return a call. So we need to proceed. We need to get some money out of contingency and to buy the 3 compressors. But in the meantime, have the DA look into it and investigate what we can do to collect that money or collect the compressors or something else. But,
I had to follow Lean, he still has property.
okay.
Has this been reported to the DA?
I talked to the DA and yes.
Is this going to be a criminal matter or a civil matter?
I think it's a criminal matter because he got paid and never delivered the compressors, and he admitted that he had never delivered the compressors.
Would it be considered
And he also
service?
admitted that he didn't have the money to buy the new ones. And he would tell us how much the new ones were and how much money we needed. But at this point, he says he didn't do anything wrong, and we said, yes, you did, because you got the money and never delivered the compressors.
Roy, how much money did he get?
19.
$19,000.
But that was for everything.
Installation and
Yeah, we owe him
How do we
money right
know?
now for something else, right, Will?
There's some service pending.
So we owe him money and he owes us money.
He was paid $19,000 for the equipment that was, the stuff he installed and the stuff he was supposed to unload out of the trailer.
Okay,
That should have been put on the job site.
okay,
And all the labor that he's done so far.
okay.
He never did unload the equipment off
Okay,
the
I've
trailer.
got that, but then you said, but we owe.
We owe him some money because he's done some work at somewhere else in the county, not on the balance.
Yes,
not
so
on
we
that.
owe him money. The county
Yes,
owes him
yes.
money, and he owes us money.
Yes, he owes
Okay.
compressors,
Then technically, well,
or money.
yeah,
Either.
technically, that wouldn't be a criminal matter, it would be a civil matter. Because it's a business transaction, but the person that you need to contact would be the police department or sheriff's office, and they would make the determination before taking it to the DA.
So it wasn't a criminal matter when it occurred?
It depends, because it's a business transaction, so it could be considered a civil matter, but the person that, you'll have to report it to a law enforcement agency, either the police department or the sheriff's office. They'll conduct an investigation, and then they'll take it to the DA.
Well, the reason I put it there, McCoskey, is because I want direction from the court, which way they wanted me to go, but I need the 3 compressors to finish up the women's shelter. We need them to install them. And yes, he's got paid, but had nothing to do with the women's shelter, had to do with our air conditioning systems here. So, at this point, we need the 3 compressors to finish up.
So we need 19,000.
No, we need the amount, he was supposed to give us the amount, how much the 3 compressors were worth. That's the amount we need from contingency to buy them, so we can finish up that project.
Have you sent him a demand letter, a written demand letter?
We called him and he didn't return our calls. And then from what I understand, he closed down his business. We went out to his business. His business is, it's actually by Cripple Creek on Highway 90, and it's already closed. So we tried to talk to him and see if we could,
Under like $1,800.
We need to act quick on this and.
yeah, we need to finish the women's
I'll make a
shelter.
motion to authorize the judge to use money out of contingency for the ACs and to authorize him to send a demand letter to, the individual and to also, work on or get with the sheriff's office or police department to file a report and the district attorney to file charges.
And to hold, can we hold his
And
money?
to hold any money that's owed.
Second.
That's 4 things.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. Thank you. All right, next, item 10, discussion possible action on a budget amendment for the county fairgrounds to create a position of and hire a fairgrounds manager and to set the salary. Mr. Wardlaw? is that one of them?
Well, I'd like to make this motion and also in the same motion to, for the manager to be under the direction of Commissioner's Court and to report to the court at every meeting.
Second.
Okay,
I'd like to say something.
go ahead.
Commissioner Warlaw, can we go ahead and rephrase that as to a general manager in charge of, the fairgrounds and maintenance department?
I'd make that motion. Correction.
What salary?
Okay, do you,
I second exception, what
Okay.
salary?
What's that?
Let's have discussion.
well, most of the foreman owns, they get 62, right?
Yep, we'd set that salary once before at 68, the same as the foreman's. I think that you need an individual that's gonna promote the fairgrounds and manage the fairgrounds, and I think the salary's gonna have to be somewhere in the $62,000 to $65,000 range.
Okay, is that,
That's fine.
so you want to start at 62?
62 be fine. I think it'd be.
Okay, want to, that in the motion?
But they're in charge of all the,
Yeah,
Fairgrounds, parks, and building maintenance,
Yeah, good man.
and they answer to the commissioner's court.
okay, all right. There's a motion and a second for the salary of 62.
Okay, it's, just clarifying over here. A motion to create the position of general manager to oversee parks and maintenance at a salary of $62,000 to be supervised, overseen by the Commissioner's Court, to report to Commissioner's Court once a month?
no.
Every meeting?
Every meeting.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Got that one?
Okay, all right. There's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
4-1, thank you. Next, item 11, discussion possible action regarding real estate property on Jessica Road across San Felipe Cemetery. The property in question is jointly owned by the city of Del Rio and Valverde County.
Ms. Anna, should this be an executive session?
Okay, we'll table it till after executive session. All right, next, discussion and possible action regarding the renewal of HVAC system schedule service agreement with Train US Incorporated for County Library. Signature, assignment, and approval is requested.
Different company?
No, it's the same company, I'm
No,
sorry, I didn't.
the one that we just discussed earlier, it's a different
No,
company.
no, this is only for the library.
This is the library, so
I would have had this earlier, but they made it out to the hospital district, so we're waiting for them to correct the, the proposal. This past year, we paid $8,500. The new proposal is for
82. Motion to approve.
there's a motion. I need-
$88.42, I'm sorry.
There's a motion, I need a second.
Second.
Second, any more discussion? Okay, if not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? No, nobody, 5-0. All right, next. Discussion, possible action approving the purchase of new computer equipment for various departments using general capital outlay account.
We budgeted this,
Correct.
motion to approve.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. And item 14, discussion and possible action to transfer money from IT Department Contract Services account 1111-1215-30-16-480 to payroll.
The reason for this item is we would need assistance deploying these 57 computers throughout various departments, and finding an IT guy that has all the requirements, insurance requirements set by this court would be very difficult.
You're gonna hire a part-time employee
I think they're called temps,
or temps, at what rate,
somewhere around the $14 range.
for how long?
This project would take about 144 hours. That's 16 days.
And we have money in contract services?
Correct.
So what do we need, what's the total we're moving? We don't have to pay benefits on this, right?
No, if it's part-time.
It depends on how we're gonna structure it, but we're gonna shoot to not pay benefits right now.
Yeah, and I thought we had a line item, so I don't know about moving. I mean, there's a $20,000 line item for us to use.
For contract services?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if this be required a contract service, if it's gonna be an existing employee.
Right, well, all he wants to do is that money was allotted for contract services, because of the hurdle that we now have with contract services, he just wants to.
How much are we gonna move?
1,600,
16.
What, how many hours did you say?
144.
Yeah, that's more than 16, more
I'm
than
sorry.
1,600. You said 14 is 20,
Okay.
2,016.
I might have figured it at 12, but I think finding an IT guy for 12 is
2,100. 2,100.
Motion to approve, to move 2,500 to be on the safe side.
And on this
And
subject,
to create a temp position in the IT department
okay, for this project.
for this project.
So in the future, Commissioner, future projects such as this, just bring it back to the court every time?
Yes,
This
sir.
line item? Okay.
Okay, there's a motion, I need a second.
Second.
Second, any more discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, item 15, discussion possible action authorizing Jerry West to apply for and accept the Plains Pipeline First Responders Grant for bunker gear. It covers 100% of the cost, and fire department can get up to $2,500 to $10,000.
Move.
So move.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. All right, next, item 16, discussion and possible action requesting Commissioners Court to reconsider a previously denied out-of-cycle budget amendment to equalize the base pay for the first and second assistant DA positions to be compatible with the first and second assistant county attorney's position, currently base rate. First assistant county attorney current base pay at $82,320, and the the base pay $76,519.01. Difference would be $5,800.99. Second assistant current base pay is $67,399.50. Second assistant attorney current base pay is $65,843.14. The difference of $1,556.36 has been approved to be effective immediately by a budget adjustment.
Motion to approve, this comes out of their salary line item, right?
Those numbers correct, Matt?
Okay,
Second.
I think they second,
Yeah.
got seconded. Go ahead.
Real quick, their second assistant, both of them were having a really hard time finding anybody to apply.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is, instead of the 67,399.50, I would suggest that we go to the 70,494.38 and set both of them the same. And there's money in there, already, but it's up to the court.
Can you make it 70,500? So it'll be.
$70,494.38. But I mean, whatever y'all want to do.
Well, that's what he requested.
Yes, I think if that's what he requested, we need to go by his numbers.
Okay,
If he wants to do any future adjustments, he can bring it to the court again.
that's fine.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. All right, you have the, monthly report for the treasurer.
It's only a preliminary report.
Right, exactly.
Formality.
Okay. All right, next we have the human resource, monthly report from November 1st, 2018 to November 14th, 2018.
They're all in compliance?
She's not here, and I think they are, so. Okay, there's a motion. You need to make the motion? I need a second.
I'm not gonna second it, if he does not confirm by what he... No, I'm just kidding, I'll second it.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Next, we have the monthly auditor's report. I think all of you have a copy. So moved. Second. Any discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0. Next, discussion possible action for payment approved for invoices that did not comply with the purchasing policy.
Are we okay with that? Is there anything in question?
No,
No? Motion to
everything
approve.
is still a learning process.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Not all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? 5-0.
Okay, items 9 and 10, the salary position and the ACs. Of course, there's only one place to go with this, contingency,
Yeah.
on the 62,
Uh-huh.
we're aware of that. 9, we still do have $2,500 left in the grant account for the Battle Women's Shelter. Now, do you immediately want to go to contingency on this, or would you rather use those funds first?
Well, I'd rather go to contingency because we also need to, after we finish, we need to blacktop it and stuff like that. So
You
we
still got fencing, you still
Yeah.
got paving, you still got sidewalks, you still got, I mean, there's still probably another
Matt,
$40,000-$50,000 worth of work.
Matt,
Why don't we just set something up?
but you also were supposed to get reimbursement for the cement that was owed to us. Did we ever get that money back?
No, we haven't got that back, and that's approximately 15, but we're scheduled to do that on the next pour.
What is it, dollar amount on the concrete?
Pardon?
What is the dollar amount on the concrete?
17, 16, 12, whatever.
21 times $80 or $90 a ton.
Right.
And he had agreed to reimburse us, but he hasn't, so that's money that we should be counting for the women's shelter. So,
$1,785.
Okay.
so I was thinking, get that, money for the compressor contingency and then use that money for either blacktop and the cement and all that.
That's great.
Okay.
Would we like to get some sort of project going, and we could set some money, the whole amount aside, or just keep coming to contingency every time we want to make it?
I think it was better to come to contingency because we really don't know, we really don't have the
Get some
exact,
prices of what it's gonna cost us to finish it
yeah,
up.
we don't have the exact prices to really move some money around. Like the compressors, we really don't have the exact amount of money.
You have the paving, you have the sidewalks, you have the fencing that needs to go up, plus whatever else, and I don't know what those numbers are. We need to come up with some exact numbers, and then we can set up an account.
Okay.
All right, the other one? Matt, what was the other one?
The other
One
one
on
was
the salary for
62,
the-
we're just
Okay,
continuing.
okay,
Okay,
all right.
all right. Judge?
All right. We'll now go into executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code 551.071, parentheses 2, and 551.072. Okay, the time is now 9:40, we're back in open session. We're gonna need a motion for this. All right, now go to item number 23, any subdivision plans to be approved? No? Any certificates of compliance? Okay. Need a motion to approve the monthly reports from elected officials.
Second.
Second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody? All right, approval of bills to be paid.
Move.
Second, any comments? All those in favor indicate by saying aye. All those opposed? All right, I do have one comment. Last night at 7:40, we had a airplane, crash at the base. One pilot was killed and one is in the hospital. Please pray for the one that's surviving. Unfortunately, it happened almost to the T 1 year after the same plane, the same type of accident and the same results happened last year at San Pedro Flats. So I asked the community to please pray for the surviving pilot. Anything else? And if nothing else, means adjourned.